Hey, so today's video is a bit different than normal. What I'll be talking about and what's going on in the background are two entirely different things. In the background, we've got gameplay with a couple decks aimed at knocking out a couple of the neutral achievements from Fractured and Alterac Valley, which can be modified to knock out a couple other achievements if you're still hunting them down. But what I'll be talking about today is an update for this channel and plans moving forward. On December 9th, we released an Alterac Valley pack opening video, which included a few channel updates, a bit of a summary of the journey this channel has been on thus far, and a challenge for the channel to see if I would be able to continue producing Hearthstone content full-time. In that video, I promised that I would continue releasing content at the same rate we have been until January 30th. On YouTube, I was able to keep that promise. On Twitch, Christmas Day, bad planning on my part, and a bout of non-Rona sickness took 2.5 of our streams out of commission. Not what I'd planned, but viruses don't really care about our plans. So the challenge, to see if I could continue producing content full-time, was an extreme stretch goal of 10xing our YouTube subscriber base from 575 to 5,750, so that we would not only be able to monetize YouTube, but might actually maintain that momentum to a point that it would support continuing to make content full-time. If you look at the current number of subscribers, we haven't even hit the threshold of 1,000 for monetization. It was a hefty goal, but hefty goals are needed when we're doing something full-time. Now, I like to be as transparent as possible, so here goes. In all of 2021, working full-time on Hearthstone content creation, I made $0 from YouTube and well under $400 from Twitch. So the entirety of 2021's revenue was sufficient to cover pre-orders and enough packs to complete a collection for 2 out of the 3 Hearthstone expansions of 2021. Not quite enough to cover in-game resources needed to make content, to say nothing of actually receiving a paycheck. Fortunately, I was financially prepared for this potential result, but I had hoped for a better outcome. So what does that mean? It means I can't keep making Hearthstone content full-time. As mentioned in December's video, I love Hearthstone, making content for it, and hanging out with you all. And I'm immensely grateful for everyone who has supported me in any way, be that subscribing here or on Twitch, liking, commenting, or even just watching our content. Thank you so much. I'm grateful, and I love making Hearthstone content, so we will continue what has been the most successful series on this channel, our Achievement Hunter series, at least through the end of the Fractured and Alterac Valley. However, the frequency of updates on this channel will drop to once a week or every 2 weeks, as I need to shift the majority of my time and focus to endeavors which will pay the bills. On Twitch, through February, we will continue streaming every Saturday and Sunday, with most streams still centering on Hearthstone content. But starting in March, we'll be dropping Twitch streams to once a week, most likely keeping the Sunday stream time. As to whether Hearthstone remains the main focus, or a modified version of what I'll be doing next will be the main focus, we'll figure that out as we go along. So what exactly will I be doing to pay the bills? Well, looking at the long-term experiment of the last 1.5 years from a perspective of a goal to build our content and SunsetAlchemist into a self-sufficient brand, which would allow me to continue producing Hearthstone content full-time, I failed. It has grown, and we have quite a few awesome supporters, but it's not sustainable. And the primary objective of the experiment has proven to be out of reach. However, there are many tools, skills, and lessons I've acquired through this process. One of those tools is this nice recording studio with sound and diffusion panels and a relatively nice audio setup. A couple of the skills I've acquired connect with reading from scripts in a lively manner, precisely what I'm doing right now, and editing media relatively efficiently to create fairly high quality content. Making use of these tools, skills, and lessons, I'll be shifting the majority of my time and resources to audiobook recording. As I'll be starting from scratch, other than gathering the basic hardware mentioned a moment ago, it'll take a bit of time to get up and running. But I am considering sharing the new lessons learned, the wins, and the challenges encountered along the journey here on YouTube. Now, as that would be a very different type of content from what this channel currently provides, if I do make YouTube content around the journey and sharing copyright-free stories that I read as practice, etc., we will almost certainly make a new channel for that. If you'd be interested in seeing that content, let me know in the comments. Fortunately, storytelling and reading in fun or dramatic ways is something I really enjoy as well, and it allows me to make good use of the tools, skills, and lessons I've learned from making Hearthstone content over the last couple years. And that's where the question about what to do on Twitch comes into play. Starting in March with the one stream a week, I'm debating whether to keep it centered on Hearthstone or try something different which intertwines with the new skills I'll be developing along the audiobook recording journey. For example, perhaps we incorporate live dramatic readings of copyright-free stories that would be fun to listen to? That's an idea I'm tossing around at the moment. It would allow you all to join in on the journey and give constructive criticism along the way. I'm not sure if anyone is really doing that on Twitch at the moment, which actually could be really good for us, but that might be a fun idea to explore. As you can tell, it's still very much in a rough idea stage right now. And that's why I'd love feedback from you all and our community on Twitch and Discord to see what you think. So, in conclusion, it's not an option to keep making Hearthstone content full-time. We will be reducing the amount of content produced for this channel, but the Achievement Hunter series will continue, at least through the rest of Alterac Valley. After a week or two knocking out the prep work for the Achievement Hunter series, I will be shifting the majority of my focus and time to recording audiobooks and developing skills related to that. And I am considering sharing that journey on Twitch and YouTube, though, again, we would make a different channel on YouTube in that case. If our Hearthstone content does end up developing massive momentum somehow, or content surrounding this new direction I'm heading results in exceptional growth, I'll reevaluate and share updated plans moving forward with you all. In the meantime, thank you all so much for your support until now, and I hope to see you again in our future content. As always, remember, you're awesome. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.